Today is Saturday. It's my house cleaning day. I just woke up. I slept like 5 a.m. last night. For the meal prep. And after shower and after meal prep, I will go for a shower, blow my hair, and go sleep. How just want to update about something about my life because it's a Saturday and actually I want to lie on my bed for the whole day, but I woke up by the rain because it's raining. Then I realized that I have to do my laundry first before anything. Yeah. So I suddenly have a thought. That is why I start making these videos. And what I thought I have. I have a thought is that I like to watch these Facebook videos, then lots of like crazy idea from the movies. They will talk about all kinds of movies, the storyline of every movie. They have like horror movies, real story, and I fall in love with it. It's like I will watch it like almost every day now. And then I find it very interesting, and all the movies is very interesting. They have all the kinds of ideas. And also my life now is like as usual, but slightly a bit different. My meal prep is all every Friday. I will do one whole week. Last time I after work I come back home, it's very tired, and then I would do my meal for the next day. Then I notice I need to stay back for work quite often. Every day is like almost like set until 7:30. I have to reach office at 9, then I have to finish work like 7:30. Sometimes it will be 8 or 9. Depends on the how busy that day is and how many like email I had on that day that I need to clear. And my result at work is quite good. I have improved. Like I have zero knowledge, and I have never been in the office been very long ago, because I'm in the retail almost like 20 years, ever since. Even in F&B it's like 10 years, because I start work at 13. I start work at 13, but that was a part-time. My full-time was on 17-18. I haven't reached 18 yet. I was like 17 plus. I give up study and then came back to work, came to full-time work, because I have to give up study. I finished the course of 1 year, but I cannot continue on the second year, because it's not that I'm afraid. It's just that my mom couldn't afford, and the course is very expensive course. It's not like office skills course. It's building graphic, your materials and everything. Every semesters, every 3 months or few months, then you have to pay a lot of money on that. Even though you can ask for the free school fee, but every now and then that's always asking for money. Last time I worked in some very branded retail, but the people around you always asking for money. It's not that they're asking money to borrow, but the social skills, the social, like a social club, you always have to fork out money. You have to like go gathering, you have to go come Chinese New Year, you like Christmas, Hari Raya, you have to pay some fee for decorations, some like something to enjoy for everyone. But it become a burden for me, because I felt that is too much. And also I'm very tired of working in shift and retails, because I like every holidays, then I couldn't enjoy. I cannot go with my friends, I cannot go do anything. I can't even go for a date. I have been dating like when I was younger. I dating quite a long time, but I couldn't really commit to myself or the relationship, because I working in the retail, and the next person who I dating with is always working in the office. So it's become like a barrier in us. It's very, very difficult. And I remember this Caucasian guy, not Caucasian guy, I think it's a Eurasian guy. He been very nice to me, but the thing is, I do love to eat nicer food, because I couldn't afford to eat nicer food. I really couldn't afford like go fine dining. Okay, so if you bring me fine dining, it's very good, and I really enjoy that. But now, when I really calm down and realize some things, then I know it will not work. So, but if he still push her, we like each other company. That's all. And it's not that kind of like she wants you to be not as this like pursue you very in the forced way, but accept who you are and your opinion and your mind. That is a very gentleman person. I'm and now I've when I realize something now is when I come down and seeing the sky, seeing the view of my house, and really come down. I really appreciate how much the house that I bought is just across is a garden, not it's a park. Okay, for you to like jogging, for people children to play. There's a lot of playground around. It's a park. You can walk across. It's not that difficult. But I just sit down in my room, in my sofa, my living room here. Just across that, I show you guys. You see, it's very nice view, right? Just lying on the sofa, it's really really nice. I couldn't enjoy all this, I have my previous few videos. My mom is a hoarder, and I have been suffering for mentally and physically, and it's a very very tough thing. If you grow up with a single mom and she couldn't give more for you, and you have your life is no socials, you cannot bring friends to house. She doesn't know how to cook, she don't have time for you, she's always not at home. You grow up that kind of environment, it's very depressed. And for me, I do love my mom, but it's really depressing. I couldn't really fall in love because I was restrict myself that I cannot, because of my family background and all this. And I always want to run away from the home. I always want to, but I'm a matured person, I will not run away from home without like real ensured that she's okay, or real ensured that I have able to subsidize myself, my life. Then I think that I remember when the time I become a Christian, it's the time I worked like 3 or 4 jobs. Okay, I worked the full time as in the retail. I gave tuitions, and sometimes if my off day, I will do some part time. Then my life is, and also I go to church that day. My life is so packed, and I didn't do anything at home, and I just want my mom to do everything. Because when the time I really take care of the house, I really do the housework, I couldn't finish because it's not my stuff, it's all hers. And well, no matter how much effort that I have put in, it will come back. I feel very depressed and very bad. I really wanted to go away. I want to like run away from the home. I don't really like the house. It's been like more than 10 years I will be staying there. Then I pray in that 10 plus year, I think it's about 7 or 8 years ago, I guess, or more than 10 years already. I remember every day goes to work, I do the same prayer. I wanted to have my own home. I wanted to have my own house. And that thought is very, very is how to say, you have a goal, you have a dream, you know that you couldn't do it, you know that you can't, you don't have the money, how much you can earn, your CPF is just not so much, you don't earn a lot. It's not that you graduate from uni, you have like 3,500, you know, you don't have like 4,000, 5,000 salary. You don't that kind of person. You have to work all day every day. And what will happen when you work so hard, then you don't see result every day. Even you see your bank book, you see your bank account. And somehow I'm a girl, I'm a female. In Chinese, in Asia thought way, and in Singapore you can't buy a house when you're single unless you reach 35. So it's very depressing for me, and I didn't know what to do. I don't know how to do. I know that I can get my mom, but I'm worried I couldn't afford the house. I was there, I was so scared. I don't know how to step over it. And I know that I couldn't like really have the money, but I try as much as to be to save as much as I can, to cherish every dollars and cent. Even no matter how much my family, my friends would think about me, I'll just try as much as I can to achieve a better life. And I remember I cry every day, every night, because I really doesn't like the house. I went to work, I very depressed because I really doesn't want to run it. I cry and I also pray and I was so hopeless. In relationship, I didn't get any result because no matter the people I date with or what, it doesn't work out because of my inner issue. Second, when and also I feel like I have always a barrier status issue as well, so I couldn't really go for a result. And you see, my pimples is always like that. I have to consistently eating antibiotic, and I have been stopped for 2 or 3 weeks now. Yeah, 2 and 3 weeks, because I don't know, this coronavirus is like so scary. Until the Saturdays I couldn't book any appointment, so and I need to book appointment and go, so it will not waste a lot of time in then lesser risk. So okay, move on my story. I remember the thought is, when you have a dream, you have a goal, and it's just like forever, you know that in that moment you will feel that forever you will be the same as who you are. You will not achieve anything, and it's so difficult to achieve, but you try every day, and you just hope every day will become true and become real. And you just say that every single day for the past every 10 or 20 years, or probably rest of your life, and you're saying the same story every day and telling yourself you just wish to have that, but you doesn't know where to break through to the next level. And I remember that time, when the moments when I dating a Caucasian guy, say, why don't you just buy a whole house? And I just used my mom, and I decided to go move on for the next step. And that is how I apply for a house. And I tell myself I can no stepping back. There's no way of stepping back. I just tell myself, even though I know that I will be paying more without subsidized, and I will know that it's more expensive than a rental house, because every month I only pay like 150, 250, but of course it's wasting every month, every few years. But I feel that it's still lesser than getting your own home. Then I still thinking, is it a good step to move on? I felt I have a big regret. After applying the house, I continue without really looking back until I got the key. And I remember in that moment, I was switching a job. My income is like 50% drop. Yeah, it's a 50% drop. And I didn't have any saving. But what I had is I still have few credit cards. It's still good, because one of my goal and my dream is to have a credit card. So I think my good habit and also the income increase helped me that. because I wanted to use the credit card to study one day, so I can use the credit card to pay for the installment, the semester fee, the tuition fee. I still thinking about the house, how I got this house. It's so amazing. I remember I could, for the rest of my life, I think I will not be able to achieve. It would so be difficult for me to achieve, but I still did it. And when I get the house key, I was really broke. I don't even have any money, and my mom couldn't help me because she have no saving. She earn very low income, and she is a person who are a big spender. Once she got her income and salary, she will spend it all. So she doesn't have any saving at all. And I couldn't go to my brother. I couldn't go to any of my relatives because none of them were going to help me. I couldn't borrow any money anymore because I already had a personal loan. So I already have debt. So that only thing I can just look into is like any investment that I had. At the moment, I do. A good habit I have when I was 17 is that I have a consistent investment. So, and also I did heavily insurance as well. So one day I decided I will cancel off all my policy except the hospital, because that is the only thing that I need. So I cancel off everything. I get back like 10-20% less. Maybe I lost about 20 or 30%. Yes, definitely lost 20 or 30% from all my insurance and investment. I still do have some investment. It's still losing money. But that helped me a lot, because from cancelling that policy, I have at least a 10 or 20k to do the renovations. And that moment at my time, I wouldn't go to, I worked almost 7 days. I worked like 6 days, and all the time is like 12 hours. I work more than 12 hours every single day. No break, no life, and I'm really depressed. And like income is like drop 50%. You drop half of your income. I don't know how to afford this house, and I couldn't get out from there. I don't know what to do. I can't even really do my rental. I was sleeping in here, just a sleeping bag, and slowly arrange some things to be done in the house until I got a SMS last time when I was interviewed, like few months ago, at least 3 or 6 months ago, when I was in that current job. Then somebody remember me, and someone's asking me offer me a job. It's an office job. Will I want to take it? Of course I will take it, because I really want to jump to another industry, work in the office, and offer me a better pay, a bet to over my 50%, or probably more than 50%, and it's stable. I still do not have life because I choose to. But every time I see this house, this view, this place, I do have hope. And when I was thinking back how my thought was, how little I was at that moment, at that time, 10, 17 years ago, 10 plus ago, every day crying, every day wish to get out, every day wish to have a better life. Every moment is a suffering. Every time in work, people will abuse me. Sometimes my colleagues sometimes what I still take it because I will need that income. Even now it's the same. Even now it's still no change. What have changed is I slightly believe in myself. I slightly have more time to think that every moment I wake up I have to go to work. Every moment I wake up I have to settle something. It's the kind of life is gone. Every moment is just like sleep. When we're off day is sleep the whole day, and the next day you have to work. That life is gone. I don't know for my next stage of life what will happen. Even I have a dream, I will think that I will be able to achieve, even though it will be seems like so difficult. It will like impossible to happen. It's really impossible for current situation, current status. But you will definitely have that strength. In somehow, sometime you will be able to, even someone a little push will break through that life, and you will go another level. And that moment, then you will realize how little you was, and the result that you hold today is so amazed. I'm amazed myself at my achievements, the BTO flat and all this. I don't know that I could, but that is one downside. I have a 20 years loan. I have a 20-year mortgage loan, and I have a personal loan which is going to due for like next year. And every month I have to fork out like 700 for that. And my housing is about 500. Yeah, that is about $1,000 already. And I have to live in the like frugal life. I don't want to do a lot of research on it and to save as much as I could, because I really wanted to retire so badly. I really wish one day I will just retire and stay at home whole entire day. I don't know when I could ever achieve it, just like how I got this house. But every day is a struggle. Every day you will go through lots of storm, a raining storm, or maybe typhoon.